Because if you're trying to make those decisions, this might be the most important video you watch all year. Not just for your healthcare, not just for your peace of mind, but for your financial future, your wealth, and your long-term stability.
It is open enrollment season and health insurance costs are climbing fast for employer-sponsored plans, Medicare, and those who buy coverage on their own through the Affordable Care Act plans.
Time for people to spend a lot more time turbocharging their savings because health insurance costs are going to go up significantly, impacting companies, workers, and retirees.
It's that time of year again, open enrollment. Right now, millions of families and individuals are stressed out trying to choose a health plan, comparing premiums, deductibles, co-pays, in-network, out-of-network, and honestly, most people feel lost. People are asking themselves, what plan should I pick? How do I save money? What's actually worth paying for? How do I protect myself without going broke? And here's why I'm making this video. Because if you're trying to make those decisions, this might be the most important video you watch all year. Not just for your healthcare, not just for your peace of mind, but for your financial future, your wealth, and your long-term stability. Most Americans are bleeding money every single month on healthcare, and they don't even realize it. And here's the painful truth. They're paying way more than they should for coverage that they barely use. And they're doing it because the system is designed to keep people afraid. Afraid of big bills, afraid of high deductibles, afraid of something going wrong. So what happens? People panic, choose the most expensive plan, they overpay year after year, and they watch money leave their bank accounts every single month with zero return and zero financial benefit. It's like paying rent to the healthcare system and getting nothing back. But what no one tells you is this. There's a smarter way, a legal way, a financial strategic way to protect your health and build wealth at the same time. And today, especially during open enrollment, I'm going to walk you step by step through something I call the Trinity Strategy. This strategy uses three simple tools: a high deductible plan, a health savings account, and life insurance with living benefits. And together, these three things can completely transform your financial situation, not only today, but for decades to come. By the time you finish this video, you're going to understand why most people are choosing the wrong plan during open enrollment, and why the system profits from their fear, and how you can finally take back control, save thousands, and position yourself for long-term financial security. And stay with me because these next few moments could literally save you money, protect your family, and change your financial future. Let's get started. All right, let's start with the reality most people don't realize. Most Americans are overpaying for healthcare, not because they're sick or high risk, but because the system has conditioned people to fear deductibles. So they choose high premium, low deductible plans. But here's the truth. Most families never actually hit their deductible, meaning they're paying hundreds of dollars every month just in case, and they get nothing back for it. This slide here shows you the core problem. You're paying more for something you barely use, and the insurance companies quietly profit from your fear. But there's good news. There's a smarter, legal, financially strategic way to structure your healthcare, especially during open enrollment. I call it the Trinity Strategy, and it has three simple components. One, a high deductible health plan to lower your monthly costs, a health savings account to save and grow money tax-free, and a life insurance policy with living benefits to protect you during major medical events. These three tools work together in a way traditional system never teaches. But once you understand it, everything changes. Let's break down the first part, the high deductible plan. This is the foundation of the whole strategy. With a high deductible plan, you're agreeing to pay a higher deductible if something major happens. But in exchange, your monthly premium drops drastically. Look at the example on the slide. Traditional low deductible plan, $650 a month. High deductible plan, $250 a month. You're saving roughly $400 every single month. That's $480. That's $4,800 every single year, Instead of giving that money to the insurance company, you could redirect that into your own wealth building plan And this is how the wealthy think. Yeah, the cost is just insane. Like the costs add up very quickly and you're not getting a lot for it. You're overpaying for no extra benefit. I'm not sure about you guys, but if there's plenty of times where I've been to the doctor where they said, hey, your copay is one thing, you owe this much. Come to find out, 2-3 weeks, a month later, I get a bill in the mail for saying that I owe more, and the health insurance company paid less. And then, you make a call, maybe they say, oh, never mind, you don't owe this much, or maybe you just end up overpaying again during that whole situation. So the healthcare system in itself is just all messed up, but we do need to fix it. But this is a way that you can secure yourself right now financially and put your money to a smarter use and a smarter strategy by doing this. All right, let's move into what I believe is the most underused but most powerful financial tools in the US, the health savings account, or an HSA. Here's what makes an HSA so special. It's the only account in the entire tax code that gives you a tax-deductible contribution, tax-free growth, and tax-free withdrawals for medical expenses. That means you save money going in, your money grows faster, and you spend it tax-free later. No 401k, no IRA, not even a Roth gives you all three. People don't understand how powerful this is, but this is what wealthy families take advantage of every single year. Now, here's where it gets exciting. Most people treat their HSA like a swipe and spend medical account, or like a checking account pretty much. But wealthy families use it as an investment account. If you just take a portion of what you've saved on premiums, let's say $250, and you invest that into an HSA, after 20 years, your account could grow to over $150,000, $250,000 completely tax-free. This becomes a future medical fund, a tax-free retirement boost, and a way to cover deductibles without financial stress and long-term generational security. This is where the financial leverage really begins. Now let's talk about the final piece. And this is what protects the whole strategy. Life insurance with living benefits gives you the ability to access your death benefit while you're still alive, and if you're hit with a chronic illness, a critical illness, or a terminal illness. So if you ever face a major health emergency like cancer, stroke, heart attack, you receive a lump sum cash coverage for deductibles, hospital bills, long-term care, loss of income, home assistance, and major medical expenses, and more. This keeps you from going into debt. This keeps you from draining your savings and protects your entire wealth plan. Let me explain why this matters so much. One major health event can cost you $20,000, $50,000, or even $100,000 or more. Without living benefits, you're relying on savings, loans, and credit cards for that. With living benefits, you have built in a safety net, a financial parachute that protects your family, your HSA, and your long-term wealth. You don't have to guess, you don't have to hope, you have real financial protection when life hits the hardest. Here's how all three work together. This is where everything comes together. You combine these three tools: a high deductible plan, a HSA, and living benefits. You create a personal healthcare system that is cheaper, smarter, more protective, and a wealth building tool at the same time. Here's how the flow works. With a lower monthly premium, you save thousands every single year. Those savings can go into your HSA, which grows tax-free. So instead of that going to the health insurance company, it goes straight into your pocket and where in your account where it can grow and work for something that's going to benefit you. Living benefits to protect you financially for big emergencies. This is the strategy no insurance company will ever explain to you because they make less if you knew it. The end result is you save more money, you build tax-free wealth, you stay fully protected, and you pay less than most Americans. Especially if you get a life insurance policy that can do multiple things, where it has the living benefits, you can borrow from it, you can put money into it, you can take money out of it in case of emergencies. You have to know what each one of these tools can do for you. And once you find out how you can move them on the board, you can play the game the right way. Knowledge is always going to be power, and having wisdom and understanding when it comes to all these different tools can help you, one, benefit yourself now and protect yourself later in the future. But instead of making decisions based off fear, now you're making decisions based off strategy and logic. Common questions people ask about the Trinity Strategy are, what if I have a major medical event? Your high-deductible health plan covers you after the deductible. Your living benefits insurance kicks in for critical, chronic, or terminal diagnosis. You're fully protected against catastrophic costs, and that's why we call it a comprehensive strategy. Can I really save that much money is another question people ask. Yes, the numbers are conservative, but many families save even more depending on their location and their current plan. We'll analyze your specific situation and we'll show you exact potential if you work with me and my team. What if I can't afford to max out my HSA? Start where you are. Contribute what you get. Even contributing, $100, $200 a month captures tax benefits and starts building wealth. You can increase contribution as your premium savings accumulate too as well. Is the strategy right for everybody? It works best for people with, general healthy individuals. I wouldn't say it's best for, for everybody. It's not a one size fits all box. No financial strategy is a one size fits all box. And if you have somebody telling you that, you need to run for the hills. But typically if somebody has, a chronic illness already, they might not be able to even get qualified for one of these, living benefits accounts when it comes to life insurance. Or, it just might be a higher cost of insurance. So depending on everybody's situation, it's going to be a little bit different. Everybody's plan is going to be a little bit different too as well, all depending on their goals. But just understanding that what your options are is a big thing in this, and being able to make a decision that might work better for you and your family is what it all comes down to. So today, if you want to learn more about this, if you want to see what, a plan for yourself or for your family might look like, feel free to reach out to me. I'll have a link down below for how you can book a call with me or my team, and we can get you some more information on what one of these plans might look like. We can give you some pretty good tailored advice too on what your situation is and how you can make it work the best for you. One, get you covered. Two, help you start saving better and building more wealth, and how you can use that money for other adventures, whether it be, saving for college, whether it be, buying a home, whether it be, building a business. There's a lot of different ways that we can use these strategies to really help benefit you and your financial future. So feel free to book a call down below. We're more than happy to help you. I'm more than happy to help you with all this stuff too as well. But just being aware is the main thing. And just say like, hey, am I ready? Am I ready to figure out, what and how this can work better for me and for my family? Get me more protection, get me in a better place financially, and, improve our overall outlook on things. But y'all know me. Don't wait till later. The time is always now. Act now, and we can get this done. I'll see you guys later.